up, y'all? Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. And today we talking about all things NBA, playoffs, past failures. KD didn't make it. Ben Simmons fucking up. Somebody on this panel just called him straight ass trash. 5 points, man. Disappointing. Next on Yeah, I Said It Sports. Subscribe. See, Mom, I did good. What up, y'all? Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. I'm your host, Chris, and I got the crew with me. Welcome back to our channel. What up, fellas?
What up?
Shit. Today we talking NBA, all things NBA, and y'all know how we do it. We get right into the meat and potatoes of what was going on. Unfortunately for Brianna, we got to start with Katie and the New Jersey Nets or the Brooklyn Nets. I'm sorry, I'm still old school out here. Despite his amazing efforts, and he almost pulled the shit off. He was like 2 inches away from pulling the shit off. But apparently he wears too big shoes so he can feel comfortable out there. So it counted for 2 instead of 3. And they lost in overtime because I was screaming on the text. They need to find a way to sit that man's ass down. Steve Nash didn't do it, played him the whole game, so they lost. And he went over in overtime because the nigga was tired. He ain't had no more legs. He gave you all he had already. So I don't want to, throw Brianna under the bus and have her start. But Brianna, how you feel? You look like you about to cry. You all right?
I'm fine.
How you gonna throw her under the bus? That ain't her team.
I am perfectly fine. That's my dog. He played his heart out. I can't be mad at him. Like, it's cool. He gonna take the L and keep it pushing. He played what he did what he supposed to do. I can't expect nothing more from him. So I'm cool.
This is true. That's why I was like, it just don't feel right to even ask him to do that shit. But hey, when you say you one of them niggas, like you said, niggas gonna come out your neck and be like, look, I don't care. None of that shit even matter what you did. Like, nah, don't say that. Nah, it don't matter. He didn't win. Like, bruh, y'all a little bit. That don't. I guess that's just the way it cookie crumbles. When you getting judged by the greats, it's another level of people coming at your neck. It's just, I don't know what they got to do to improve the team. I don't know how they improve the team. Apparently next year they even over the cap with just him, James, and Kyrie, which is stupid.
You was right, Blair. James Harden got more years left on his contract.
I told you, bro. I told y'all he got time left on his deal.
He
His deal line up with their deal, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy.
So they got about 2 years left to figure it out.
Yeah, what you think about the series?
It was a good series. I mean, KD did everything he could do. I wanted Brooklyn to win. I picked the Bucks to win because this is the time for Giannis. But I wouldn't have been mad if I wanted KD to get that, bro. Especially with the way everybody got hurt. But he had to just drag too much. At the end, Giannis got more help than he did from his role players. It was essentially that. He just got more help. He got no help in the fourth quarter. That 2 points looked large for 3 minutes? Nobody was scoring. Everybody played like the whole game, bro. It was crazy. It was nuts. They got less rest than the other two. And the other dudes hit shots. Giannis only took like 12 shots or something crazy like that. Like, he didn't take a whole bunch, did he?
He took, I think he ended up
20.
taking like 19 or 20.
But I'm like, dude,
but he had 40.
That's 40. The thing. Giannis will have 40 and won't take. KD will have 40 and not take that many shots. He just had to take that many shots on top of the fact that he hunted for fouls way too much to me. Like, dude, once the first quarter was over and you just knew, because I'm like, they know. After the first quarter, you know they're not calling nothing. So, like, the fouls got more exaggerated over time. Dudes start, like, flailing more and more. He lost the ball a lot on just hoping that if he threw his arms up, they would call the foul. Now, that's not all on him. They were all doing it. But they just didn't make the adjustment soon enough to me to just stop worrying about the whistle, bro. Just play. Because once you forget, like once they take out the flopping and the I'm trying to catch a call, they play completely different. And you see it all the time, like when dudes, like let alone hunting for a foul, he trying to get a bucket. Like I'm not trying to get it any other way except for putting the ball in the basket. That's how they have to play, and that's what they make you do as the series goes on, and especially in game sevens. Like game sevens themselves are designed for the team to take it, and the NBA still hasn't agreed to use the refs to take it for you. Like they like, nah. If you notice, every game in the series, it got harder and harder and harder to get a foul. And by game 7, they only called some in the third quarter because it looked like dudes about to start throwing punches. Like it got to the point where they knew they like, okay, because they'll not call it until it gets to a point where enough dudes realize nobody's calling it, and then the fouls just go bananas. They start doing the crazy shove you in your back. I'm going to just back up under your legs. We're going to make them call something and see if they call something. That was the only time they called it when it got too tough. Like somebody about to throw a blow. We're going to call a foul on this next one. It didn't matter what it was. Some of the stuff they called at the end, like you called that, but you ain't been calling that all game. Like it was wild the way they called the fouls. He just didn't get enough help because the refs weren't bailing you out that game at all. And so many dudes tried to get bailed out. It just, they're not bailing you out. And it's such a shock, I think, for guys from the regular season to the postseason that it's such a difference in the way they call the game. They're not ready for it. So they just complain a lot. Next round, they should complain a little less because it's going to be about as bad. You know, the further in you go, the more they make you actually go take the championship as a player. Less they do to help you. The landing space thing, that's a thing they're focusing on. But everything else, dudes was getting whacked at the end of that game. They wasn't calling anything. They did the same thing in the Hawks-Philly game. Like, it just, once it gets to a certain point, they're not bailing you out with a foul call. They're just not going to do it.
But we know that that's what they do, though. They let them play. Like, we going to let y'all decide who's
I
going
don't
to win
think
this
the
game,
players
though.
get it, bro. Like, the players seem to be the ones that's the most shocked when it happens every year. Except for the dudes that's been there a few times. But even then, it seems to take them a minute to understand what it's going to actually take to get through the postseason.
True.
I'm not hurt. How you feel about the Brooklyn game, Darius?
What I took from the Brooklyn Milwaukee game, I finally got what I wanted in the whole series. I got 2 players who the best player on their respective team is like, man, I'm about to go out here and just ball out because I'm supposed to win. I feel like Greek Freak finally did that because I felt like he should have been doing that the whole series, but I feel like this game he finally did that. This was probably KD for me in this series. This is KD's second time doing, hey, I'm Kevin Durant, and you gonna have to live with that. What I will say is he definitely left it all out on the court. The man played till he was dog tired. Much respect. In overtime, Giannis hit his shot. Chris Middleton hit his shot. KD was 0 for 6.
It's like nobody else shot.
James Harden was a bum. James Harden was a bum. This is why they came and got all y'all together, bro. This is why. When KD go out there and go crazy stupid like that and he don't got nothing in the tank, he's supposed to be able to rely on this nigga to make one shot. One shot, dog. That's what I need you for. One shot. KD passed this man the ball. This nigga gave right back to KD. KD was like, I can't believe this. And went and shot an air ball. and wasn't mad at
He
himself.
was done then too,
Yes.
though.
Like, bruh, it wasn't like I'm passing this to DeAndre Jordan, and yes, I'm expecting you to pass this back. No, bruh, I'm passing it to you. You are James Harden. I don't want to
he
hear
wasn't that
nothing
James
about.
Harden.
I don't want to hear nothing about the hamstring. This nigga played the whole game. Played the whole game. So I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. And that's second time. That's second time. If you're gonna be out there for the whole game, bro, you gotta do better than that. You have to. You have to. If
Yep.
you not, you need to be like Anthony
Get your
Davis.
ass
Go
down.
out there, just show your effort. You really hurt. Man, go sit
Get
down.
your ass down.
I was
Sit
definitely
down,
gonna get
bro.
to that nigga.
Sit
I was
down,
definitely
bro.
getting to that nigga because that was some
And
bullshit.
everybody like, oh, he
Man.
had 18, 20 points. No,
He had
bro. If you
22.
played the whole game, I
Played the
need you to be
whole
James
game.
Harden. I need you to be James Harden, bro. You
Everybody
can't
else
be.
wasn't that great either, though.
No,
Guess what?
they wasn't.
Guess what? Everybody else name ain't James Harden, dog.
Nope.
If you gonna be out there, I don't care about the injury. If you gonna play the whole game, dog.
Gotta
If
play.
you gonna play the whole game, you gotta be at least a shell of yourself, dog. You
Oh,
gotta
he
be.
was a shell.
It
He was
wasn't of
definitely
themselves,
a
though.
shell. His
It
shell
wasn't
got
of
to
himself.
22, bro. His shell
He
got
was,
to 22
bruh,
on the third game
whatever,
of the That
whatever you name your dude on 2K, when you just starting out, that's who James Harden was, bruh. That's who he was. It was like, yeah, he got that 22, but none of them points meant nothing, dog. None of them meant nothing, bro. He went 2 of 12 from 3.
They all meant something.
Listen,
They ain't
KD
mean
passed
shit.
him that ball. KD passed him that ball in overtime because he knew, look, I'm missing everything. I'm tired of shit. You got to do something
He
with
had
this.
no legs left.
This is why. And I'm saying, bruh, he done took the brunt. I just need you to show up right now. And this is why Kyrie is hurt. This is why you here, James Harden. I need you to show up right now, so I don't gotta depend on Joe Harris blowing a wide open 3. I don't gotta depend on Brown in there fighting for a layup. No, this is why I got you. And you don't even want to take the shot. You hurt. Who gives a fuck? This nigga tore his Achilles. James Harden.
He didn't play that series. He told it though.
James Harden get a thumbs down for me for that game 7, man. Highly disappointed. If he would have took the shot, I would have
been okay.
And missed it, you still would have been like, I'm good
I
with
would have
that.
felt different. But this man done did. The least you can do is show this man you got his back. I take this shot. I know everything you done did. I will take this one. Because KD will get you through. This man he did it already. The Brooklyn had already won a game they should have lost because of KD. And in that same game, Harden was even more ass than he was.
He was trending up. He was trending up.
Nah,
Two
man.
more games,
Nah,
games would have been good, bro.
Hey,
2 more games would have been good.
Superstars do superstar shit. That wasn't
Mhm.
superstar shit from James Harden, man. He ain't even try. This nigga ain't even try, dog.
And it don't help
Oh,
the
he
fact
tried.
his
That's why he
past
had
playoff
what he had.
failures.
He tried.
The fact that he's had the
Should've
past
sat his
playoff
ass
failures
down.
does not help the situation at all. And the fact that he didn't do
I
anything to
felt
actually
strongly
help
about
this
that.
man, I'm like, come on, man, you got to at least you got to do something. You got to take that shot. He already at that point he was 0 for 5 because that last shot was like the 6th shot that he made.
But
He's
also
done.
shows, bruh, it don't matter how good you are. It definitely takes a team to win it all, dog. Definitely takes the team.
Facts. And I was just
Got
sitting
no
there like,
timely shot.
I cannot believe this man he just hot potatoed this shit right back to him. I swear, I felt Brianna's pain because I know she like, look, somebody got to help my man. I've been there as a LeBron fan. I've been there. Like, come on, Dellavedova, please don't hot potato this. Go ahead and shoot it. Just shoot it. He needs some help today. Nope, he can't help me. James Harden was just like, nah, I can't help you today. I got
I'm gonna let you be the hero,
my hamstring is hurt.
Hero ball, you gonna have this hero shot because I ain't
It's
got it.
tough.
Yep.
It's just tough
Like,
being
but you gotta think, man, all of James' shots got shorter and shorter as the game went along, bro. Like
Yes.
everything he
Yes.
had in the beginning, that was as far as he could push the ball.
Yes.
And as the game went on, those joints got shorter. I'm like, oh, them legs.
Sit
That is
your ass down. Just
Here's the
sit
thing, though, bro.
down,
They
bro.
had healthy
Sit
players that were
down,
worse
dog.
than that. They had
Sit
healthy
down.
players that were worse than that you had no
That is
shot of
true.
counting on. So
That is true.
it was the choice of do we go down dying by the dudes that we gonna go down dying by anyway, or we gonna go down dying by Landry Shamet, bro, taking 40 shots
All
like
the
they
dudes.
just did.
Guess what? Guess what?
Landry
It might-
Shine, you go ahead, Landry. It's your time.
Hey,
I
as
like
bad
Landry
as
Shamet, bro. I'm not
as bad as I felt for Joe Harris blowing that wide open three with like 50 something seconds left.
Joe
at
Harris
least
had like 4
guess
good
what?
shots in that quarter.
At
bro, that
least
he could've made.
with a minute left with the game on the line, this nigga
Joe
took
Harris
that
took the
bitch.
shot.
He took that motherfucker.
Gotta take it. Sean, man, what you thinking,
Hey, man, listen. His shot would have probably been as short as KD shot on the last shot of the game if you'd let James shoot that shot,
At
bro.
least, but you gotta shoot it, nigga. You gotta shoot it, nigga. You gotta shoot it.
My bad, Sean. Go ahead.
Nah, you good, bro. Shit, I'm gonna try to be short and brief, like with my take. And I'm gonna focus on the whole series. I ain't gonna just position one game and point out one player during one game or whatnot like that. It was a amazing series to me, in my opinion. KD showed up. He did some things that I didn't expect him to do. Yes, he is a shooter, but he also did things as far as grabbing boards, dishing it out. You know what I'm saying? So overall, I mean, he did all he can do. My thing of it is, and I ain't, like I said, I ain't pointing the blame on James Harden. I'm going to point the blame on Steve Nash. Because even with KD doing, multiple games where he getting 40-plus minutes, you got to have somebody that come off the bench and score, man. Period, point blank. You got to know when to position the team to call timeouts because this man is doing 40-something minutes. Things of that nature. So I don't know if Steve Nash was really ready for this stage. He never really coached before. Yes, he is a player. Every player can't coach. Just like every coach can't be a player. You know what I'm saying? So I really point the blame a lot on Steve Nash. I would have loved to see these guys in the finals. It was my pick for the finals. But as you see, Giannis was having his way through the whole series. We're talking again in the paint. I think he can do that again. I don't really think Collins really got any smoke for him, to be honest. Collins is a good player, but he ain't on Giannis's level. So again, I'm real quick and simple, man. I think it was a good series. KD showed out. I salute him. And that's hard for me to say, believe it or not. But he did his thing. He like I said, he did more than just shoot the ball, man. So he really solidified himself in the top 3 category. Some might say 1 or 2, but I'm gonna just say top 3 for me.
Oh, that was the next question I was about to ask you, brother.
Nah, don't ask me that, man.
Now one thing.
Hold on, I gotta ask because he showed his ass. Hey, he the best player in the world right now?
No.
You asked me that?
That's what I just asked. Those words that came out of my mouth. Is Kevin Durant the best player in the world right now?
No.
He's so still, bro. And it's hard. It's hard. He really running neck and neck, man. He really running neck and neck. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard. I wouldn't just go off of this year. That's my thing. This year, this series, this playoffs, it really put him in there to where you gotta. He's debating. It's argumentative. Like a lot of people gonna say, yeah, and you can see their position. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When people say, yeah, KD number 1, it's hard for me to argue with it. Like, damn, yeah, he did show his ass. Like he been there even since OKC. He been top 5 since OKC. So you really got to say that after this year, how much more do he got to do to be number 1, to crown him? So do LeBron the way he got to jump off and just give him the crown like Kobe did, or is he just gonna earn that shit next year, or is LeBron gonna come back and get a ring and everybody gonna be like, oh, he's still number 1? So that's what it really got to comes down to me. Like, damn, how is next year gonna play out?
Go ahead.
For me, it was just more of I'm gonna judge it how I feel like most people would have judged most great players. When you take that next step, they usually talk about it after you win a ring. So that's for me. If the Brooklyn Nets would have went and finished it out, and won a ring, I already know it would have been because of KD. And at that point, it would have made him the best player. But because he fell short, I gotta critique him just as hard as we've critiqued LeBron and we've critiqued Kobe. Hey, at this point, it's just empty calories, man. So for me, he's still like right there at number two. Right there at number two. Did he show now? Did he like show that his game can be more than I'm just a lethal scorer? Oh, he definitely did that.
He showed it.
But we also saw, did it for 2 games, and for 2 games, it took it all out of this nigga, dog. Granted, like he is coming off the Achilles a year and a half, so I still consider that. But hey, man, I done seen this nigga LeBron do that shit for like a whole series, bro. So like when you don't win the ship, that's how I judge it. I gotta look at this body of work when LeBron didn't win the ship, man, this nigga did this shit for like 7 games, nigga. This nigga went like completely super stupid like you did in them 2 games. So for me, he just still number 2. Now, can he take it next year? Whew. Probably so. I don't know who close. Ain't nobody closer than him now.
No.
Next year probably gonna mean a lot. Like Sean said, that shit gonna mean a lot, dog. I saw a question today. They was like, do you think KD at this point could become the face of the league? And I was just like, I don't know. It's just, I think he's too far in his career now to be like the face, only because he's 32. Like if this would have been happening 4 years ago, this performance might have put KD right there at the face of the league. Mm-hmm. But because he's 32, I think that window is past. But can he still become the best player in the league? I definitely believe so. If the Brooklyn Nets win the championship next year with KD, he'll be the best player in the league for me.
Blair, KD the best player in the league?
Probably. Yeah, I would say yes. As far as how I judge what the best player in the league is, yeah, it would be KD. Because I'm more about buckets than assists, bro. We already know this. So that's the difference in how I view those two as a player. I'm all about buckets, bro. So it's KD all day.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a flavor thing too. Brianna?
You say it's a what?
A flavor thing. Like, do you want somebody to score a certain way or do you want to score this way? It's more like what you like.
Bro. Your choice.
Yeah, it's your choice. Brianna?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say yes. Y'all said that his defense wasn't up to par for him to be number 1. He proved to you that he could play defense. So
better defense this year for sure.
So he's upgraded. Yes, I feel like he is the best player in the league. Y'all said he couldn't be considered before because he was hurt. Well, LeBron was hurt. So I'm putting him up there. Now he up there.
Okay. Whew. It's I got 2 takes. My first take is he the best player in the league? I can't give him that. I can't give him that just yet. He damn sure solidified that he number 2. So anybody that want to say like Kawhi Leonard or somebody or Giannis, no. That's a hard pass.
Right.
Definitely KD. It's KD.
I don't know,
and LeBron.
Man.
I don't see neither one of them on. It's them 2 and everybody else at this point. Because LeBron is not as athletic as he once was, but he coming down there, and for me they neck and neck. From what I just saw from KD, and number 2, from the defensive side, okay, he played very good defense, but it's not nothing I didn't know already. He's a very good help defender. And that's exactly what he did. He is a very, very good help defender. And with the defense that I saw him play this year, I now have Kevin Durant in my top 20 players of all time. From what I just saw, he's in my top 20 players of all time. I know before I did not have him there. I got him there now. I got to give him his respect. Why are you looking like that? I can't compliment the man and say he in my top 20 of all time. Damn! If I had said, the nigga still ain't.
What I'll say is
What I say is people don't look at you like that. Especially
what I'll say is
backhanded compliment.
He did.
It's not a backhanded compliment.
He did try to take the challenge. I'll give him is he definitely took the challenge more this year defensively. One, because he had to. And so he showed the balls that he had to. On the other end of the spectrum, this man said, I'm guarding Giannis game 7. Shit, Giannis dropped 40. So I gotta look at it both ways, because when Giannis said he was gonna guard KD and KD went out that bitch and dropped 49 shit.
And that's another reason why Giannis is no longer considered in the top 5 for me. He didn't even take the assignment. Didn't even want to take the assignment to try to check KD at all.
I don't think it dropped him out the top 5. Shit, he won.
I understand that, man, but come on, man.
He won. He hit his shot in overtime and KD missed 6 of them.
That's true. But
he won. And he dropped 40. He had like 40 and like 17 rebounds.
He did.
So I can't say he didn't step up.
Who was gonna stop him from dropping 40 points? Who was stopping that big ass nigga from dropping 40 points? Who was stopping him from dropping 40?
We say the same thing about KD, so I gotta
Who gonna stop him from dropping? Nobody's gonna stop KD from dropping 40. Nobody's gonna stop LeBron from dropping 40 if he wanted to drop 40. Nobody's gonna stop Giannis from dropping 40 if he want to drop 40. I
gotta give Giannis his props because he got the dub, nigga. He got the dub. That was the most important thing. He got the dub, nigga. So shit. His shit take him to the Eastern Conference Finals, and everybody else shit just go in the stat book. You gotta give it to him.
You do.
He slayed the beast because in that game, and he beat Brooklyn at home. Nobody. Yeah. I ain't even gonna say I expected. I ain't even gonna say I expected Milwaukee to win that game because I did not. I did not, bro.
I did not.
I just knew that whatever KD did was gonna be enough, nigga.
That somebody else was gonna help. You just knew that somebody was gonna go crazy.
I didn't think that.
Nobody did it.
I did.
So Brianna, you really thought the Nets was gonna lose?
No, I didn't think they was gonna lose, but I wasn't like, oh, them niggas about to win game 7. Fuck out of here. I never thought that. I mean, it was up in the air. He was doing it by himself. I can't expect him when he ain't got nobody to help him, and he's out there doing everything he can to win the game. I mean, I wasn't like, yeah, them niggas gonna win.
I thought somebody was gonna step up and have that big signature game 7, like that wasn't one of the people you knew, but that nobody did it.
Guess what? Because game 7 is for your superstars, nigga.
Yeah.
Most of the time. 9 times out of 10, it's where your superstars win it for you. Yep. And Milwaukee superstars did it. KD did his part. James Harden did. Let's talk about these bum-ass Sixers, man.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was about to go, man. Because, it's all NBA today, man. These goddamn Sixers, bruh.
Like you just saying what you were saying, it made me think about, I'm like, Trae Young didn't ball in that game 7. Herter balled in that game 7.
He did, but Trae Young also finished with 29 and 11.
Trae did hit some shots in the 4th that mattered. Like,
the superstar. The superstar did it. Hey, his team held him in there, but the superstar is kind of flip flop. KD held him in there. He didn't get the help. The team helped Trae Young in there. Then he still finished with like 29 and 11. He shot horribly. Definitely.
Horrible.
He made some big ones. But we all know why this happened, bro. I ain't tiptoeing around that shit. Ben Simmons.
Bootay.
Benjamin Button Simmons.
Oh, Lord.
Is the reason. I don't care what nobody said. Boy blew this lead. Boy blew that lead. Hey, if Ben Simmons could have been half as good as everybody want him to be, they wouldn't have blew none of them. Bro, it's like in 5 games, in 5 of these games in the fourth quarter, the man is getting paid 150 million plus. Did not attempt a field goal. Not he missed everything. Did not attempt a field goal, dog. No way. No
His
way.
moment sounded funny, but
No
man.
way, dog. No way. And then to top it off in game 7, boy, you right there at the rim and won't dunk. That junk had looked like a glitch. Like that junk wasn't even supposed to happen. Come on, man. There's no way, bro.
The
There's
game
no
messed up,
way.
bro. It
I
looked
done
like
been hearing,
messed up.
man, I done been hearing people, oh, but he's a 3-time All-Star and he done did this and what have you done for me lately? Nobody cares about nothing that happened in the regular season, bro. Nobody cares about none of that. He had this
He was good in the regular season.
140-point game against Rudy Gobert. That jump was an anomaly. This man can't even sniff 10. This man averaged 9 points in the playoffs. No way, bro. No way.
This man is
No
getting paid
way.
over $150 million.
No way. Him and Porzingis is the same dude right now. I don't care what you doing on defense. And he played point guard.
Porzingis didn't do much on defense.
This man played
No.
point guard. You play point guard. That's the biggest thing. So there's never gonna be a game where, oh, you just didn't have the ball in your hands, where you could just be like, oh, they wasn't getting me the ball. Bro, you initiate the offense most of the time. You telling me you can't run by a screen 5 times, get me 10 points, nigga?
He don't have a floater. I don't think he has a floater at all. Like, he's tall, so he doesn't actually have a floater. He never learned one, probably because he's tall, but he does. And since he doesn't have a jumper either, bro, it's odd. It's very odd for him to be the size, the skill set, or the size and the athleticism to not be able to shoot. Like, it's weird in a sport that the whole idea behind the sport is shooting the ball inside of the basket. That this dude can't shoot further than like 4 feet out from the basket. Like, it's really weird. And he's 6'10", which makes it even more like, are you serious? Is this really what we're doing? And it's just an odd situation, man. And he can't shoot, and he knows it. But it's bad because it seems like people been talking about him not shooting for like, what, 4 years?
Since he got in the league.
Since he got into the league.
But you give him a couple years, like, all right, he can't shoot, but you got to develop that. They've been on him for a minimum of the last, what, 3, I think? Like the last 3 years about not developing a jumper at all.
He was ahead of Lonzo Ball in shooting when he got into the league.
Look what Lonzo is, bro. Look what Lonzo is doing.
Lonzo worked on his shot.
Exactly.
Yeah, he actually worked on his shot. It's like, but he ain't worked on his at all.
Yeah, and we ain't saying that Lonzo is like some lights out shooter or something, but his shot is decent to where, like, bro, come on.
You gotta respect it. You gotta respect
these dudes that come off the bench, you can't just leave them wide open all night and they gonna hit shots. Bro, they leave Ben Simmons open all night.
Wide open.
You don't have to protect anything except for the basket because he ain't hit that shot.
Them boys is under the free throw line, dog. Oh, yeah, we about to put 3 people on the beat right now. So Ben Simmons got the ball.
This is it. If he don't get embarrassed and to get better after this, bro, it ain't gonna happen.
I don't think
he already 25.
I agree with
he only got like 3 years before he hit, quote unquote. Actually 2 for what they say, because they say it's from 27 to 32. But I'm gonna give him 3. He got 3 years to get a jump shot. If he don't get a jump shot within 3 years, he ain't getting one.
My thing. Yeah,
you can get a 15-footer. You can get a 15.
You can develop. You can develop anything
in a summer. You can get one of them shits in the summer if you try hard.
Nobody's saying that he got to be out here and go, because people is like, oh, they killing him because they trying to compare him to LeBron and Magic, and I'm like, nobody said this dude had to go out there and be LeBron, Magic,
but that's
Jordan.
Who he thinks he is, though. He thinks he's the dude.
If you're going to play like that, bruh, you gotta be able to do stuff that people who play that position do. If you're going to be a point guard, bruh, you have to have a jump shot.
Period.
You need a
It's not.
15-footer,
It's not a question.
15-foot jump shot.
You ain't gotta, and you ain't gotta be draining threes, bro. You could. All he need is that shit that Chris Paul do all game. This man run to the free throw line, fade away, and hit just little 15, 18 foot
It's the
jump.
elbow jumper.
And you can't stop it.
You 6'10". You 6'10".
That's what makes
I don't
it
think he
weird,
sees
right?
a
Like
problem
you're the
with
same
it. If
height
he-
as KD, bro.
If
What
they've
is
been
the
talking
problem?
about it since he's been in the league and he hasn't corrected it yet, I don't think he sees a
Bruh,
problem with
Well,
it.
Hey, them boys just said today that this man own family said, bruh, this man is lazy. I been told y'all, bro. Ben Simmons think his stuff don't stink.
Yeah,
He
and
do
if
not
that's the case,
care.
man, it is what it is. He
Listen.
not gonna work on it.
But
I
the
agree with
thing
Blair.
is, this is the point where this is about to hit him all summer. They about
Yep.
to be riding him. You about to, everywhere you go, somebody about to like, you suck, bro. It don't matter if he go home to Australia. Somebody gonna be like, hey, shouldn't you be working on your jump? Somebody
Yo,
somewhere gonna be like,
yeah.
yo, you shouldn't be here. You should be in the
This is
gym
the
right
turning
now.
point right here.
Why are you here? If he doesn't do it now, it's been 2 years. But this was glaring this year. Bro, they went to a hack of Simmons. You
Bruh.
made the lowest free throw percentage in NBA history for somebody who took
Bruh.
70 shots.
Bruh.
Are
And
you
if you not gonna work on it, bruh, I need them to talk about you like how they talk about Tony Allen. If you ain't gonna do it, that's who you need to be.
Yep.
You need to be. If you just gonna be known for defense,
You could be
or they
a
need to talk
super
about you,
Patrick Beverly, bro. Nobody cares.
or go play the 4 and be Draymond Green, and let them get somebody who can score the basketball for you to pass it to. Cause ain't no way I'm about to be paying you no goddamn 150 million, and you won't. It's not that. It'll be different even if he was just taking them and missing them.
He don't
He
even
not-
take
He
them.
won't even take them.
This man is finishing only 4 attempted field goals, 3 attempted field. Bro, that means you not even taking it to the rack. You not even taking the advantage that I'm 6'10", I'm 240 pounds. Let me try, even if I miss them all. Can I at least? You not gonna miss them
But
all.
he didn't
'cause you
even
bigger.
shore up any part of his game that he liked to play. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, if you don't want to shoot
I'm like,
the ball,
bruh.
you want to just go to the rack. Why can't you shoot
Do
free throws?
that, bro.
Like it makes no
Giannis does
sense
this.
because that's the other part of your game, bro. You get fouled and you shoot free throws.
Guess
Why
what?
can't you shoot those?
Giannis suck at free throws. Giannis suck at jumpers. Guess what? He take both of them motherfuckers.
They take him 15 seconds to do it, but he do it.
But he'll take it. You know what I'm saying? This man shot the ugliest game-ending shot to try to win the game that we ever seen. But guess what? He got the balls enough to do it.
Yeah, he did take the
And
shot.
guess what? And when he know, oh yeah, my shot definitely booty. What he do? Duck his head. Now y'all got this one. Oh, it don't matter. I'ma still get fouled. I'm this big. I'm gonna make some of these. You know, I'm gonna make some of them, nigga. Like, God, dog. Come on, man. This man literally puts in no effort on offense. This man like come across half court and just be like, all right, who want the ball? Because this is the part
Apparently,
of
if
the game
he can't
that I'll
drive to
be
the
in.
rack, he don't want to play.
But
He's
he
like, if
won't
I
even
can't
do
go to
that
the bucket,
now.
I'm done.
But that's the thing, though. The thing is because he don't want to go to the rack because he's afraid to get in foul, and then he got to go to the free throw line. And he gonna miss him. But your athleticism is so amazing. You can at least try to attempt to score and try to get an
My
and
thing
maybe
is-
you might make the free throw. Maybe you
Hold
might
on.
not.
My thing is, if you are aggressive enough, they're not gonna keep fouling you. They're not gonna do. If you are aggressive enough, guess what? I can't just let my starters keep fouling him and then just get all my starters in foul trouble. Put your head down and be aggressive. That shit is gonna open up. Embiid already helped you out by standing at the 3-point line. Embiid done altered his game for this nigga so much. You can't leave Embiid at the 3. because he gonna fuck around and hit that shit.
Sean,
And
man, what you think?
you won't even drive to the basket 7 times a game. Bro, you got 3 field goal attempts, 4 field goal attempts, and then you be 2 for 4. I be like, bro, you can put me in there. I'll drive the ball to the basket 7 times.
He had 5 points in that last game, bro. 5 points for a dude that's making 150 million.
Dude,
That's
if he
sad.
don't feel embarrassed about what happened this series and this season in the playoffs. Now, he tried to fix it, you know. He was like, it's hard to win. Look at Kevin. He brought up Kevin Durant and them losing. It's hard to win, which is true. You didn't hear it, bro?
I heard it.
Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
He brought up
what you think, man? Because I'm gonna go off.
Losing, talking about it's hard to win.
I know. Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Like,
What he say about Kevin?
You didn't hear that, bro?
He said what he said was, if you watch, basically he was like, bro, it's hard to win. Like Kevin Durant lost. All these other dudes are already lost. LeBron already lost. But guess what? Kevin Durant dropped
48 points.
In his last game. LeBron almost had a triple-double in his last game.
Nigga, you had 5 points. 5.
Nigga,
5.
They did that shit in the first 5 minutes of the game, nigga.
Nigga, you passed up a wide-open dunk to where you probably wouldn't have even got fouled. It would have just been 2 points. And you passed it to Thibault.
Sean, man, listen. I know you said he young, but he got to get this smoke, bro. Playing like that, come on, bro. You can't give him a pass on this.
I'm not going to give him a pass, but you got to also realize the stage of the game we in. He can go to a team like Portland, and he'll still be an all-star. For us, I say you, Blair, he'll play defense, bro. Just like he was saying, you could put him at the 4. Yes, you can. You can put him at the 4 in Portland.
You can do that. His all-star love is about to go down the tubes after people saw what happened, man.
Portland has no deep. That's his position, bro. Just like your group of friends around you, you got a dude that you party and kick it with. Your other homie, the nigga that do all the cooking. You got another homie that's a sleazeball. His job, you got to shoot. You play D. Let him do that. I would definitely take the ball out of his hands and put him at the 4. Easy.
Yep.
Far as the take with putting him with Porzingis, like saying they the same, I would actually say Porzingis' game is still better than Ben's. To be honest with you. But far as Ben, he do need to really humble himself, get in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's winter over there or whatnot, but he need to stay his ass in the gym, get some free throws in, and the little money that he do got, well, I ain't gonna say little, the money he do got, he need to invest into somebody to help him at least at the minimum, the free throw. But what I seen with Ben, man, his whole game changed. He was scared to take it to the hole because he know he ain't got no jump shot. So his whole game changed. So I think not just the bright lights, but I think somebody just took his soul out of him, bro. Like his whole game was like depleted.
He was in shock because Trae Young was balling.
Stats. He like 15-8. He wasn't even doing what he would normally do. He turned off during the playoffs. He didn't turn up. He turned all the way
crazy, bro. Like he completely disappeared. Like it's absurd to think that a number 2 can completely disappear.
I would have to argue that he ain't even a number 2 on the squad, bro. I say it's just
but
he's a
all-star level going down.
They considered him the number 2 on that team.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And what I'm saying is, see, all the blame should be pointed to him. The thing is, he's not gonna be able to. He's gonna have to get that backlash, especially in a town like Philly. He's gonna have to go get him a cheesesteak and get called trash. You know what I'm saying? He gonna need that. He got. Right now, like I said, straight. Well, I ain't gonna say like I said.
Like home already.
Yeah, straight out of high school, you that guy. You go to LSU, you really don't want to be there. You go there and dog. I think one of the coaches was like his dad's people or something like that. He went there, balled out. You the number 1 pick. You think you the shit. You know what I'm saying? You at a team that's been dumpster fire for like 6-7 years. So you already got the big head. You done became an all-star a couple times. He ain't thinking about none of that shit. So he need to go somewhere where somebody gonna slap him with a tomato. Period.
Yeah.
He need to get in the gym, man. Boy, if y'all been watching this show, man, I really do support the young man. I really do think he do have superstar potential, but he got to definitely get in the gym, bro. And it's a lot of superstars that I can't name that wasn't that dude with a jump shot, but they took the time to get in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Even in their later years, you know, they develop a jump shot. And I would never compare that man with no damn Magic Johnson. Who thought of that, they a damn fool. Just because that point guard, nah, you can't do that. If anything, that would come close is LeBron or even Penny, bro. You know what I'm saying? As far as the height playing the point guard, he don't score enough like Magic. He plays good D. He's an Eric Snow, bro. If y'all want to call him a two, he's Eric Snow on these Philadelphia 76ers.
That nigga Tony, he ain't even Tony Allen, cause shit. Tony Allen, I talk about Tony Allen the whole game. Tony Allen, at least he getting people behind.
My question for y'all though, he making all that money. Where can they trade him to? Because as everybody's seen, we all just as fans, we sit back and watch him. Bro, you 6'10" and you ain't even jamming the ball. I mean, are you off to get fouled?
I feel like what you said with Portland might be a good move for him. Only because like you said, he don't gotta worry about scoring the ball. Because Dame and CJ can do all the scoring that they need. Then they could re-sign Melo if they wanted to as well. But now you don't got to depend on Dame to do everything because he is good at finding guys too. He averaged like 8 or 9 assists a game. So he could kind of initiate the offense kind of like how Draymond Green does still. But you don't got to depend on him. He's not going to be your number 1, number 2, number 3. Hey, once Dame get the ball in his hand, he throw him a couple alleys after he set him a screen or some shit like that. Maybe
they send him to Portland. They gonna want somebody. They not sending him to Portland to get some garbage off the bench.
What they were saying was CJ McCollum for Ben Simmons.
The thing is, what is Ben Simmons though? Like, what is his?
He's not a point guard.
Besides but that's what he wants to play. Like, if you put him at the 4, what is he doing?
We'll go somewhere where they're gonna play you there because you can't.
Like Draymond.
You cannot. Yes,
like
he's a 3 or a 4. He's a 2, 3, or 4. He cannot play point guard and not be able to shoot the ball no more. That day is done.
Yeah, Draymond still make all-star games. Draymond got 3 rings. So
yeah,
being a Draymond Green can definitely work, dog. Right.
But I don't role player, yeah.
Like his mentality ain't like that, bro. Like I don't know. If he
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like we saying he could be a 3 or a 4, but I don't think
I'm
that's
just trying to figure out what does that skill set fit into, bro.
If he ain't gonna put in the work for a jump shot, that's what he gonna have to do, or he gonna be right here playing veteran minimum for some fucking body.
Yeah, he is. Eventually, he is. Because he can do everything else well, except for shoot free throws.
Or if you decide that you're not going to shoot, you're going to have to make up in your mind, or I'm going to find 50 ways to try to get to the rack like Giannis do.
Hey, bro, take this in. This dude shot worse than Wilt Chamberlain and Shaquille O'Neal, bro.
In the playoffs at the free throw line.
33%,
bro.
He had 5 points, y'all.
At 30%, he ain't thinking he hit nothing either. Even throwing the ball at the basket, he like, dude, I got a 1/3 shot of making this. Like, it's absurd to think about it like that, yo. It's crazy.
I don't even think he probably don't even have a basketball hoop at his house, bro.
Bruh.
You need to put one on the back. You need to put one on the back of his bedroom, though.
Like, bro, you can't shoot at all, and ain't no rims around you. Like, what is going on?
Put one in his shower. This nigga need a basketball rim everywhere, nigga.
Right. I can tell him how to fix his free
throws. He need to be shooting jumpers.
What he need to do, because ain't nobody gonna judge him if he start hitting them. He need to call Rick Barry. Teach me that granny shot from the free throw line.
Ever shooting those again, Chris.
Hey, man, he need to do something, goddamn. He shoot 33%. What the hell else? Bro, what else? Try every goddamn thing. Hypnosis.
Take 1,000 shots a day, minimum. 1,000 jumpers every day, bro.
You need to call Giannis and tell him to let him hold 6 seconds of his free throw time. This is obviously the nigga that need to take the time to motherfucking shoot free throws.
And he got a quick shot too, bro. Like his whole little motion is like he shoots butter. Bang bang shot.
Bruh,
Bro,
this nigga
Actually,
move, I
just
can
saw
see
a
it all
story
now.
come out
That's
that said that he's going to shoot his main shooting hand. He's going to switch it like LeBron. He's going to not shoot him left-handed. He's going to start shooting him right-handed.
But ain't he left-handed?
Yes.
So he need to whatever hand he's gonna learn how
a couple
to shoot.
people do that.
Period.
Some
With
people have
he
done
need
that.
to shoot his free throws with. He don't need to add more variables to this equation. Let's learn how to shoot. Period.
But
It don't seem
God.
like either one of his arms are in the shape to be making shots. But he can pick whichever hand he want to work on. He needs to work on one of them though.
Either
Like
that or this nigga need
on
to.
one of your hands because his jump shot on his left can't be no worse than the one on the right.
Exactly. If not, he need to do 100,000 curls and tomahawk every fucking body.
Because you
Like,
got
bro,
all
you
this,
need to
you
put
got
up
the
a
skills to
1,000
get
shots
there, bro.
Dang, something is wrong. Something
Yeah,
is
he
just
got the
wrong,
skills
bro.
to get there, man. But
Yeah. We
last
can't
and
say
final
he don't
thing
because we done
we
seen
got
it.
to talk about today, because it's all everything NBA. It's the playoffs, man. You know who we still got. We got the Suns, we got the Clippers. We got Atlanta, we got the Bucks. Who the hell y'all got going to the finals?
Now y'all
Sean,
just
who
said
you
fuck
got,
that.
brother?
I got the Bucks, Suns.
Brianna?
I got Atlanta and the Suns.
Whoa, okay. Atlanta and the Suns, okay. Blair?
Okay. Bucks and Suns. Nobody's gonna pick the Clippers, so I should, but I'll pick the Suns.
I told Darius earlier, but I think I'm gonna go with the Bucks
And the
in
Clippers.
6 games, and I'm going to Suns because I already done told y'all on the last episode. Suns in 5. Book that shit. Darius, who you got?
Suns is-
I'm gonna say right now. Who play point guard for Atlanta?
Trae Young.
Trey.
Who plays shooting guard?
I
Houston,
don't
whatever.
know.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Who played the 3?
Reddish or Hunter?
Reddish is out.
Yeah, Hunter.
Oh, Dennis Hunter.
Or
Bucks and
no, I said that backwards. It's either Hunter or Bogdanovich or whatever his name is.
All these
Bogdanovich.
dudes.
Yeah.
All these dudes is too little for the person they gonna be guarding.
That's
Bucks
true.
and 4.
Ooh,
Damn.
you think it's gonna be a sweep?
I think Trae Young still gonna get off. Guess what? Giannis might average 37 this series there. Like, ain't nobody guarding him. What you gonna do? Make Clint Capella chase him?
That's true.
This dude, Chris Middleton, is super big, bro.
And he
Super
he
big.
stepped up.
All
Game
them boys got long arms. It ain't no Chris Middleton stepping up. He been this dude. He done been
Facts.
doing this for like the past 3-4 years.
Facts.
He is the clutch dude. If they want a shot, if they need a shot, them boys go to Chris Middleton. The Hawks just too little, man. They too little at the wrong positions, I think.
Mhm.
Suns and Clippers, I ain't gonna lie. I think this series gonna go kind of like how the Clippers last couple of series gonna go.
Uh-oh.
I don't see the Suns dragging them. I do have the Suns winning in 6.
Okay.
I think it all depends on if Kawhi come back,
I come back.
which don't
If
seem
Kawhi
likely.
comes back, the Clippers could win this series.
Definitely.
They could.
Yeah.
But with the way that I have no reason to believe now that Reggie Jackson is going to slow down because he's been consistent. Marcus Morris has been consistent. And even though Paul George has been falling short in some moments, boy, averaging like 30.
He been on.
Yeah, boy, averaging like 30. So I don't think they just going to. And that was a really good game 1. That was a really good game 1. Could have went either way. That jump came down to Devin Booker blowing. I don't know how they blew that play, But hey, he got a wide open dunk, put him up, and that was pretty much it. I do got the Suns, so I guess I'm going Bucks Suns.
I feel it. I feel it. But the last thing is that's on the docket here. I just added it because I wanted to let Sean know that didn't nobody forget, nigga. You said Atlanta wasn't gonna win another goddamn game, and them niggas went ahead and knocked out Philly. What was he supposed to do? Was it a gallon of milk or some shit too?
Drink a gallon of milk. He did say the gallon of milk.
Hey,
You gonna do it, Sean?
Yeah, I got.
Phone must have went out.
I'll do it next episode.
he said he got it, man. He
He
gonna
said
do
he
it
gonna
next
do it
episode.
next episode.
Hey, if Sean drink his milk, Chris, you gotta drink some milk too now.
Hey, nigga, I never said I was gonna do that shit. I don't drink milk. Fuck that
do
shit.
it.
I drink some water.
Something wrong with y'all,
But yeah,
man.
big salute to Trey Young, man. That boy balled out. Shit, it is what it is.
Yes.
Hey,
the
look,
league
man,
is in good hands.
we gonna keep it 100. Ben Simmons was fucking trash. That's why they lost. I don't care what nobody say.
I don't know, man. I think he need to see the sports psychologist or whatever. Whatever he need to do.
He need a
do that.
coach.
Yeah.
He
He's like-
needs, he needs,
No, the
he
dude
needs
needs
Michael
the drive to
stuff.
want to get better, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Just needs the drive to want to get better.
It ain't like he ain't
Ben
got
Simmons-
the resources.
Ben
So-
He
Simmons
definitely
needs a
didn't add
sense
anything to his game in the last 2 years.
I'll beat that nigga's ass at Carolyn's.
Hey. So as Shaq said if he was in my locker room, I'd have knocked his ass out. You get up there talking about, oh yeah, I know I played bad. It don't take 7 games to know you played bad, fool.
Bruh.
I was like, dang.
Damn, Ben.
Sorry, man. We still love you. We
Yeah.
want the best for you.
Hope you find peace, but I also hope you find a shot.
Please get a jumper, brother.
Please.
More to basketball than whatever you're doing.
But that's gonna wrap it up this week.
Hold on, bro. I got 2 shout outs real quick.
Okay, go ahead, do your thing.
Shout outs to the ladies of the WNBA, man. 25 years.
25 years.
We'll be doing that topic that you sent, the Mount Rushmore of WNBA basketball players next week. So stay tuned for that. Yes, we give the ladies all the
Gonna be
shine on
good.
this
Okay,
show.
one more shout out. Shout out to my niece, Gianna Cameron. She going to Eugene, Oregon, running for nationals. 4 relays, the 4x4, the 1, 200. Get it, girl.
For sure.
Congratulations.
But that's the show. I'm not gonna cuss because my mama hit me with a comment under the comment section last week and said I'm cussing too much.
Say
Sorry,
yeah.
Ma, but we be cussing this shit.
Exactly. I was gonna do that, but you know, it's
He
my
wasn't
mama.
gonna do it. Mama already hit the comment.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
she
about
already
it.
hit the
I got
comment.
it, Nicole.
See, what I was gonna do was I was gonna have
I'm
Sean do it,
sorry, mama.
and I'd be like, "See, mama, it wasn't me." So but it's all good. He's like, "Nigga, that ain't gonna be me." But
Well, no smoke.
we'll holler at y'all
None.
next time. Like, share, subscribe. We
Peace.
out.
Peace.
Peace.